Hi everyone, it's Laverne and Shay. Forgive the lighting. I do my best and forgive the background. I'm at home and I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm not trying to be some super celebrity based on how well my house looks or how I sound. But I just wanted to address some things because there are far too many people that are battling little people like me. And maybe it's my schizophrenia. I don't have it, but I'm just saying. God, word my mouth. Again, toxicity. Is that the word toxicity? It's real. I've noticed that, again, over the recent years, whenever I upload something I enjoy, these are generally people that are on certain levels. They're not necessarily global in a real big sense, in a real sense of the word, but they have a platform that has seemingly maybe a lot of followers. And so, again, somehow I was linked in with these monsters. People attach themselves to you. There's nothing you can do about it. I went to a facility that was socially accepted, and it has church on it, but it's really a social club. I mean, the leader is awesome. He's phenomenal. He's real. He's not a joke. But the followers, some of them, they're full of foolishness. And I've noticed that they're starting to penetrate whatever I put online. I'm not saying it's them, but the devil has really been like penetrating, like me talking now. People are literally sitting here watching this stuff because we're all on the same level, but people want to act like they're higher. Okay, that's called pride. You're not humble. You're not abased at all. And God did not lift you. But you think so. It's none of my business. Um, and I'm noticing that things that I enjoy online and I share, they penetrate this stuff, it seems. I could be talking to something right now, and then I'll look at what I enjoy from other people that are on platforms. And it's like addressing something I said, but a little bit different. And it's like a consistency. I told you guys, this is real. It happens. So now people are saying, well, you can't direct your own life. Don't listen to someone else. And it's like this. You don't have sugar, honey, iced tea, and no one else really does either. Every man is a lie, and God is the truth. So you can calm down and stay in your lane and stop trying to do what did nobody call you to do. Did nobody tell you to talk to me? You are not saying absolutely nothing. I just wanted to let you know that. So moving forward, I'm just grateful that I do try to be a blessing. And I'm grateful that I understand that we're all human. And there are people that I have met that need direction. And I have direction. And that is crime doesn't pay. Okay? The things that I have physically suffered, the things that I have physically experienced spiritually, emotionally, whatever, it has traumatized me. And I thought it was just me, but in my research and in my quest to find justice and resolution for what I suffered, I noticed that a lot of people have suffered from narcissism or narcissistic behavior or abuse, and they're just trying to make it. They're trying to find solace in the day because when you meet something diabolical, it changes your life. And with me noticing that I wasn't the only one suffering it, a lot of people are used to the regular. Okay, we've suffered from a person that only thinks the world revolves around them because they're in a childlike status and they're stuck. They can get out of it, but generally people don't recover when they have issues because we're adults and we're stubborn. Some people seek help. They do change. They do grow. They do better. But a lot of people stay stuck until their death. They just stay stuck in this childlike state. And I'm not calling names, but even people in the presidents in the White House can have suffered from this. It has nothing to do with money. It has nothing to do with status. It has nothing to do with pedigree, nationality, money, wealth, rich, poor, nothing. A lot of people suffer from various things that they didn't ask for as children, and it affects their adulthood. It has nothing to do with anything except it happened. Again, it can be from a wide range, various backgrounds. It's just what happens, and people become their victims, and no one really talks about it. There is a group that talks about it. It's real, and again, we'll say the mind is as important as your face, your nose, your feet, your hands, your hair. Your mind is a functional part. Your feet, your hands, all of this, your skin is all important. Everything about you is valuable and it must be treated. It must be maintained. It must be um, recognized as a very pertinent part of your function. A lot of times people lose their mind. They forget how important it is, not just to get information, but to ensure that it's not poisoned, it's not infected. The mind is very important. It's not ill, it's not sick. Any one thing can jump in your mind and cause disrupt, and people don't think about that. It can cause an issue. I've had a few hiccups, but I'm grateful that I knew what I was dealing with. I'm not a psychiatrist or a doctor, but I am a human, like we all are, and I seek to be healthy mentally, emotionally, physically. I cannot explain everything about me, but I can kind of pinpoint it. And yes, I can blame other people. And yes, I can figure that maybe truly someone did do something somewhere along the way, whether it's through food or experience or whatever. But it's my responsibility to get back on track. And that's what we don't do. We get off the rails and we go and we go and we go and we never really reset it or get it right. That's when doctors need to probably step in. We have to take care of our minds, even when we are listening to others. This is why a lot of people do not go on social media. This is why a lot of people do not um, put themselves out in the world, because we understand that there are people that are seeking to diabolically kind of respond to stuff that maybe we're not ready to receive. And it's not that it's good or bad. It's just um, you know um, maybe we can't receive it. We have to take care of something else. So it will be hard for us to really digest a lot of stuff. Sometimes when we're overwhelmed already. But as my brother would say, respect my mind. So when people have thoughts and feelings, you can jump over them and say, hey, 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 that's not right. And you may be right. But it's going to take that person actually wanting to receive what you're saying and being ready to receive it in order to see what you're saying. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what you're saying, how good it is, and whatever. We're all individuals. So if I have offended anyone, I apologize. It is my greatest desire to be an asset and to be a help to you, the same as I would want someone to be to me. And I think it's unfortunate when people, kind of attack each other. There's no need for that. There's no need for any of this foolishness. There's enough space for us down here, and we're all going to go anyway. There's no need to create any situations that are unnecessary for anybody, honestly. We just need to all get along and enjoy our ride and, just make the best of it. And try not, again, just make things hard for other people. We're all dealing with something. We all got things we need to take care of and, you know, do things together. And, it's what it is. So let's find peace in all of this chaos and support one another, not attack anybody. Again, I have been physically, mentally, and emotionally kind of attacked, and I do respond. And again, people looking on may not understand, but I did have a really bad accident. The person that I believe did it, can't prove it. They're on their way. I've met a lot of people since then. They wanted me to be with just them, but I realized that I am now a bit shaky about relationships because, I'm just kind of still recovering. I have physical ailments due to that. I have mental issues due to that, and I'm dealing with them. Best I know how. I have consulted doctors. It's a bit iffy up and down, round and around, but I am open because, again, God is in control. And when I hear people responding to things I've said or done and kind of chopping it down and moving it around and discounting on big levels or whatever, I just think we're all human. I feel sorry for that person because they don't know me, they don't know what I've been through. And it kind of makes you sad because you know what you're saying and why you say it, um, from what you've experienced. But, you got people that are like gang bangers, sayers, naysayers, and they make everything twisted, sort of. But they're not talking to me. But what they say is kind of, because I look up to them, kind of makes me question their sanity a little bit. But we're all human. Oh, I think I told you guys about the lady that I was caring for yesterday. I'm not gonna call any names naturally because the company probably watches these videos or whatever. Um, they just do that. She again, I'll say this. A lot of times people are just trying to fit in. There was no need for her to do that. But we were sitting in an office. I took her to get her little weed card. Okay. A lady of another persuasion. And we're sitting there, and all of a sudden, out the blue, she just starts talking about Black Lives Matter. I'm the only black person in there. I could care less. I felt like laughing. I was giggling so hard, like, this lady's crazy. She was not getting a rise out of me. I'm not. Naturally, I'm from Mississippi. I understand all of this garbage. I understand all of the pain and all of that. And guess what? I still experience stuff with my own kind and with others. Like I said, for years, I don't know what's on my records, like when you get a new job. I don't know what they put in there for references or like why you left or why you're not there or if they will hire you. I don't know. I should get that request and find out for references. But when they do the background, they ask you for all your jobs and previous jobs and how they call and see if you're still hireable and all that. I don't know what's in there. But I remember a couple of years ago, there were a consecutive group of ladies that are of other persuasions that were constantly back to back to back giving me a hard time about some stuff. Hello? I told you that. They cleaned the street. That's why I'm going to meet you out there. I'm coming out right now. Okay, thanks. Bye. So, yeah, I don't know what's in my record, but I mean, it's been hard since then. But I'm gonna get back with you guys. Be blessed. I'm telling you, I still have pain from the accident. I'm gonna post pictures, not that you care. All of this, it just goes out some days, and it's hard to walk, stand, anything. I really should do disability, but I'm still so young, so young. I don't wanna, but hey, we'll see.